Well, it seems like the Dems are still having some trouble. Make sure you guys watch this video all the way through, and I will only be posting at 2 p.m., 4 p.m., 6 p.m., and 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time from today forward. So make sure you guys do not miss any new uploads that I post. And thank you guys for being the best. Thank you guys for subscribing to the channel. Watch my videos all the way through and donating to the channel, because as you guys know, I don't know exactly what's going on with my channel. The donations are really helping. And if you guys do want to donate to the channel, all you have to do is click that link in my description box. It'll take you to my link tree, show you guys exactly how you can donate. And we're going to hop straight into this video because this is insane. Take a listen.
Mamdani's endorsement? I'm not getting involved in any of the New York race. I'm just focused on New Jersey.
Wow.
So as Democrats hit the campaign trail, they are facing an uncomfortable question: what to say, what to do about Democratic Socialist Zoran Mamdani. Republican New York Congressman Michael Lawler is asking Democrats to address the issue head on. He posted this: every single Democrat running for Congress needs to be put on the record. Do you stand with Jeffries, Hochul, and Mamdani, or with the hardworking New Yorkers who want safe streets, affordable communities, and sanity back in government?
Right?
There's no hiding on this one.
Who would not want things to be taken care of the right way? The people are tired of the games. The people are tired of some putting politics before the people. They have had enough of it. They want change done. That's what the people want.
Fox News contributor Liz Peek joins me now. Liz, I always thought that, running for office involved courage. You got to have the courage of your convictions. And we didn't hear anything there from Mikey Sherrill when asked whether she supports Zoran Mamdani. I mean, he's just across the river in New York.
All I have to say is if they were happy about Mamdani and they were 100% set on it, they would just come out and say, yes, I do. But when they skip across the question, a lot of red flags start to come up.
She'd rather talk about Donald Trump. It's kind of an amazing decision for her. But look, I think Democrats across the country are looking at this race and are horrified. John, only about 15% of the country identifies as very liberal or progressive. A lot of those people are in New York, they're in California, but guess what? They're not in New Jersey and they're not across the middle of the country. And those are the places where Democrats have to hope to take back some seats if they want to get the majority in the House again. Mamdani is a loser for Democrats. And we're just talking now about campaigning. Wait till he's in office. Wait till some of this stuff that he's trying to do is actually put in motion. I can't imagine a worse look for Democrats. And by the way, one of the things that Hakeem Jeffries' endorsement kind of brings to the front right now is how can you have both the leaders of your party from New York? You have Chuck Schumer, who's the Senate minority leader, and Hakeem Jeffries, who's the House minority leader. And that's not really a great look because it kind of...
They cannot figure it out. They can't figure it out. They are too focused and stuck on President Trump that they can't figure out own things within their party. Think about that. They are so fixated on President Trump and everything that he does that they're going to call out everything that he does. President Trump just did this. President Trump just did that. No, address the things that are happening in front of you guys. Address the things that are happening in your communities. Address the things that are happening on your streets. People want change done. They're tired of it. Address those things instead of worrying about President Trump 24/7.
To the country, all we care about is the liberal left. And now they really know that's true because the biggest city in the world, the most important city, is going to have a socialist mayor that all of these people, Chuck Schumer has not yet endorsed him, but Hakeem Jeffries has, and most of the New York officials have. I think it's an incredible fiasco for the Democrats.
Yeah, it's a tepid endorsement, you could say, from Hakeem Jeffries, but he did finally come out and endorse him. We're looking live at him on screen right now, Zoran Mamdani, and there are people behind him with Build Affordable Housing.
I'm just going to say those people do not look happy. Just look at their faces. They do not look happy. They might not be interested in the things that are being said, but let's continue.
Is that part of his appeal? He says he's going to somehow make housing affordable in this very expensive city?
Right.
Yeah, I mean, look, I think he latched onto a very saleable idea in his campaign, which was he wants affordability to be his big issue. But the problem is all his ideas about how to make life affordable are completely wrong. in housing in particular, and everybody knows that renting an apartment in New York or buying one is incredibly expensive. But his idea of capping rents, basically freezing rents, all you do is drive capital out of housing. John, no one's going to build a new building if they can't make money doing so. No one's going to take over and refurbish apartments if the rents are capped and they're not allowed to make money doing so. This is an idea that's as old as time. It has never worked. And Mamdani is just, he's basically a con man, and he's trying to con young people into thinking this is the answer. Guess what? It is not. The answer to affordable housing in New York, as it is everywhere, get rid of the regulations, make it easier to build. New York is actually literally the slowest and most expensive place to construct apartments on earth, probably 3 times as much as Texas, for example. And that's because of policies, Democrat policies put in place by people like Mamdani, who were his predecessors, not just in City Hall, but also in the City Council, which is as left-leaning as Mamdani and equally, dangerous to people trying to live in New York.
What about?
They just need some help from the other side. They need some help from President Trump and his administration. That's all that they need. They just need a little bit more help because they can't figure it out. They can't.
But we begin with CB Cotton in New York City with the latest on the race for mayor in the Big Apple. CB.
Hey, John, well, the candidates in this 3-way race are now fighting for every last vote. And today we're speaking with the people who will ultimately decide who gets the keys to City Hall. And some voters are telling us they are less than thrilled about having to cast a ballot in this race.
I don't think any of these candidates are the greatest, but I'm going to vote for one.
Yeah, I think it's a total disaster and a failure on the Democrats to not have found someone who is more
And this is how their own people are feeling in their state. That's how the people are feeling.
qualified.
34-year-old New York State Assemblyman Zoran Mamdani continues to have a strong lead in most polls, and he can hope to gain more momentum with House Minority Leader Hakeem Jeffries' endorsement this week. But independent candidate former Governor Andrew Cuomo and Republican Curtis Sliwa, they continue to remind voters of past controversies swirling around Mamdani's candidacy, like Mamdani's past stances on the Israel-Hamas war and policing. Today, Sliwa and Cuomo both slamming Mamdani as too inexperienced and as a divider.
And that is what some would rather see, us divided when it shouldn't be that way. I wish that someone just come out and want us to see and want us to be more united, but they don't want that. They'd rather us stay divided.
Zoran Mamdani, who, as I said, you can put his resume on a cocktail napkin.
He is not a victim. He is the offender. This entire campaign, he has been dividing and attacking and offending different New York groups.
And that is what some feed on. They feed on separation. They want us to be divided. It shouldn't be that way. You know, we're called the United States of America, but we're not united. I wish that some just had common sense. I really do. But anyways, let me know what you guys think about today's video in the comment section. And again, thank you guys for being the best, for subscribing, viewing, and donating to the channel. It really means a lot. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care.